Welcome guys, this is Sonavel play guide video. Then let's get started. Preparation. In party order, Flare, Pheromone, and Destruction Bomb or Dark Grenade, so it's FPPD. Each players just have to use items only once. This boss is weak to Dark Attribute attack, and his type is Elemental. If you have Khazera's Legion Commander card set 12, then it's stronger than Light's Evasion 18. If the KLC is 18, then it's stronger than LOS 30. Phase 1. When you see the boss, you just have to DPS him until his HP reaches a certain point. This normally takes around 30 seconds. If his HP reaches that point, he will get staggered, and you have to do weak point destruction. If the party number 4 took Destruction Bomb, then he uses the bomb here. The destruction rate is not high. Normally, if you DPS the boss until he stands up, then he will phase to the second phase. This is when the party number 2 throws Pheromone. This boss has 3 phases. If the party DPS is strong, then you will only see one time of destruction in phase 1. If not, then you will see another one on phase 2. If you succeed the destruction, then you will do 30% more damage to the boss only for that phase, and the buff gets removed on the next phase. Phase 2. At the start, the boss will summon an orb. This orb does combo attack on certain bosses' patterns. It's not lethal, but it's annoying. If the party number 4 took Dark Grenade instead of Destruction Bomb, then you can kill the orb for around 30 seconds by throwing the grenade on the orb. Make sure to hit the boss as well to apply Armor Break debuff. You have to DPS him until his HP reaches to the next certain point. This takes around 2 to 3 minutes. If the point is met, then his armor automatically gets destroyed, and he will phase to phase 3 by turning red. This is when the party number 3 throws Pheromone. Phase 3. In this phase, you will do 30% more damage to the boss until he dies. His patterns are faster and stronger than the previous phases. You can kill the orb by throwing Flash Grenade, but normally people don't do it since someone have to use more battle items and it's not worth it. Okay, this time let me go to the patterns. Some of the patterns on phase 2 and 3 applies debuff to the players. This debuff stack can stack up to 4 times. In phase 2, each stack reduces 5% crit rate and 10% stagger. And if it reaches 4, then you lose 20% crit rate and 40% stagger. And also your screen gets flashbanged for several seconds. The crit reduction is so bad, so you don't want to get hit by these patterns. In phase 3, each debuff stacks decreases 5% movement speed, and when it reaches 4 stacks, then the player gets imprisoned. Let me go over to the patterns that gives the debuff first. For the most of the patterns, you have to look away from the boss not to get debuff stacks. Crystal. The boss summons Crystal. The Crystal does cone attack to the player. You have to dodge the yellow area. Side ones are safe as long as you look away. Pounce. The boss pounces 3 times. The last pounce generates AoE attack on the outer side. You have to dodge the pounces by staying out and then come to the inner part when the AoE happens. Teleport. The boss teleports and spawns on where a player is. Stay out of the inner circle and look away to dodge the outer circle. Pizza. The boss does pizza pattern. Avoid the yellow cone. White cones are safe as long as you look away. Solar Ray. The boss aggroes to a player and shoots Solar Ray. Dodge it after the aim is locked. If you get hit by this, then you will immediately get 4 stacks debuff. Bombardment. The boss bombards the area. Just dodge them. Chasing Light. The boss summons a light orb that chases one player. If a player gets hit by it, or if certain time passes, then the orb explodes. You can dodge the explosion by just looking away. Stagger. This is a pattern that comes out when the party DPS is low. The boss requests stagger check. At the same time, cone attacks will aggro the players. Dodge the cones and stagger the boss. The stagger check is not high. If you fail the stagger, then it will most likely kill all the players. If it gets staggered, then you can do the destruction. This time, the patterns that doesn't give debuff stacks. Dash. The boss dashes forward. This pattern is able to be countered. Backstep. The boss steps back, bombarding the front. Energy release. The boss releases energy around him. Well guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and hit the sub button if you liked it. Stay Giga Chad. Bye bye.